we're going.
Silence.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Off the top, I'm gonna address the follow us on Twitter at SportsPod100, I think it is, and because we're obviously gonna talk NBA trades today, because there's a fucking million zillion of them.
Can I be you?
No, and
I'm gonna be you right now.
not during my Twitter thing. This is important to me.
Okay, do the Twitter thing and I'll be you.
So, on the Twitter account, I think it was like Bleacher Report or someone was like, "What do you think's gonna happen? Like, where are these people gonna go?" And to which I replied, "I think CP3 is gonna get traded for Rubio and Kelly Oubre from the Suns, and then they're gonna flip Oubre to the Warriors for more picks," and that happened. We can.
I tweeted it before it happened.
November 15th, I tweeted it, and I don't know when the rest of it.
I don't know when
went
now
through.
is, but
I don't know what day it is today or yesterday. But yeah. And then a bunch of people are like, how? How the fuck?
how the hell did you guess that?
So please go juice the numbers on.
Too bad they couldn't put money on that somehow.
Yeah.
Yeah, $100 on that? That's never gonna happen.
Yeah.
That's 1,001 odds.
What's 1,001 odds on a $100 bet?
I don't know. I don't bet.
Ain't never. Oh, I can't. If I were to be betting, I'd be. It would ruin my life. But,
that would be a poor decision if on my part.
Yeah. Let's try gambling. Yeah, that would be
an idiot.
bad move. Like I saw like the one guy I follow on Twitter was just like every Lakers postseason game, he would make a bet that Rondo would get a triple double, and just like hey, could happen. He can grab 11 rebounds if he needs to.
Come on.
And just because it's like $10 bet and you get like $1,500 because it's such low odds. But
right.
if hey, $10, fuck it.
Yeah.
Throw 10 big boys in there. So where do you want to start? Do you want to
What do you want to talk about today?
Do you want to do your bit?
Go ahead.
Man, I want to talk about basketball today.
Basketball sucks.
You don't like basketball?
No, that's you.
You don't like
I'm you.
You don't like basketball?
I like basketball.
Well, that's what separates us from you.
No, I'm a good guy and I like things, and
Yeah.
you're a dick.
Exactly. That's the whole dynamic. I've said that before, where it's like we were actually talking about it in the car on the way here. We're very similar in that, like, just like, I don't know, our personalities and our mannerisms and shit.
The way we speak.
But yeah, I'm young enough that I just hate everything.
I'm
It's
just
just
like, yeah, you know what? I like hockey. I'm interested in how they're putting reverse retro jerseys out,
Yeah.
trying to get some revenue back into the
Well, fuck, we'll do
teams
a
and
little.
shit.
We'll do a after we're done recording this. We'll record a hockey one. Who gives a fuck?
Oh man, like
It's
there's so fucking much to talk about on the basketball front though.
Yeah, exactly. So
It's
it's
insane. There's so many moves happening.
Yeah. What do you? So do you want to just go east to west?
Well, I just have like what happened on day one right here if you want.
Okay. Yeah, you can go through that.
I'll just kind of be the guy who reads it out, and I'll let you fucking.
Because even like
I'll be the host, and you can be the guy who knows shit that happened.
well,
or
because even within like the last
implications
your
of it.
thing's fucking up. It's crazy that I'm charging my phone through
My
your couch
voice?
right now. No, sorry, the charger was fucking up.
Oh, I was like, what? It sounds good to me.
Your voice is fucking up.
Am I okay?
Am I okay?
I can't tell.
Is this better? Do I sound better?
Is this clear? Am I speaking properly now?
Wait, hang on. Oh, sorry, I'll clear my throat. Okay, is this better? Where am I?
This is my normal voice.
Who am
That's
I?
I'm stuck in my throat for the past 21 episodes.
Who am I now? Am I Putty? I'm Putty from Seinfeld. I'm Joe Swanson. I'm Kronk.
I'm that guy from the one sitcom with David Spade. I can't remember the name.
I'm from Rules of Engagement.
Yeah.
I'm
So dumb. All right, here we go. Ready? Day one.
yeah. This is gonna be a heavy sports one.
This is just. We're gonna kind of have to kind of punch through 'em. We're not gonna have to.
Yeah.
Can't really spend like 15 minutes per thing here. 'Cause
Well, we'll
get
probably
fucked. We'll talk about ping pong balls, something. Oh, that trade, and then just
yeah.
80 tangents later.
Well, yeah, we'll
And
probably
that's why they made sticky notes. Okay, next trade.
we'll probably plump our nuts up on all the Bucks trades, but
Oh yeah.
aside from that, we'll
But that happened before. This is day one of free agency.
Day one of free agency.
So it doesn't include
Kick it. Yeah,
the fact
fine.
that.
Isn't this day 2?
Yeah, but this just recaps day one.
Okay.
You'll have to do day 2.
Let's go for day 1.
Day 1, the Kings signed Fox to a 5-year, $163 million extension.
So that's the max.
That is the absolute max. They must have drafted Fox, I'm assuming.
De'Aaron Fox, yeah, he was 2015 draft, I think.
Yeah, so, yep, De'Aaron Fox, franchise player.
Yeah.
You're going to do a max extension.
Putting all their eggs in that basket, huh?
All NBA incentives, so you could put. There you go.
See how that works out for the Kings. Okay, fuck the Kings, man. They're such a boring team. Keep going.
And then, like, depending on, it's kind of weird. Depending on, like, where he places in, like, the all-star teams or all-NBA teams, whatever it's called.
Yeah.
If he's on the first team, he makes this much more, like, this percentage more.
Yeah, you can make up to the supermax, which is
crazy. That's crazy.
So you can make more. Well, because it's like based on your performance, you get paid more.
It could potentially turn his 163 million to 196 million over the life of the deal.
What's $36 more million though?
I don't know.
At
It's
that
like one little sliver of that to me is like the universe.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I could achieve all of my wildest dreams with 500,000, maybe.
Yeah, it's just like if you gave that much money to me, I would develop a mental complex.
Well, that's the thing. Like a ton of people who win the lottery just kill themselves because
Yeah,
it's like it messes with your head. It's
I don't even know what to fucking do.
This is too much.
All right, here we go. Just gonna skip through. They have like 8 paragraphs on each trade. I'm like, yeah, we can't do that. Okay, so next one, Wizards. They re-signed Bertans.
The Wizzies.
The 9-fingered man.
Yeah, isn't that crazy? But he fucking pours it in, dude. No, the funny thing about Bertans, I'll say, is he was so Sacramento traded Bertans to the Wizards for Markieff Morris. And then he said, like, oh, no, I'm not going to play for the Spurs. Had, like, a verbal agreement that he would. So that's why they dealt Bertans. And then he said no and went to the Knicks. And now he just signed a 4-year deal with the Clippers, I think. That was either today or yesterday.
Brutal.
So the Wizards basically got Bertans for nothing, and he's a fucking shoots the lights out. He's a good point shooter, rather. So
yeah, he's getting paid pretty good. He's doing 5 years at $80 million.
That's just not enough.
That's so fucking much money.
Yeah, we don't have to go numbers and stuff. We can just go through like our favorite trades.
Yeah, and then I'll just go through them all, and then here we go. Okay, so the Nets re-sign Harris,
Joey Harris,
the 4-year deal at $75 million.
Yep.
He's just a shooter, so
he's a 3-point guy.
28 years old.
Joe Harris.
Fucking it says here. He's 42% from deep last season.
That's pretty good, damn.
That's pretty good, and he's two years prior he was 47%, which is crazy.
Yeah, especially with because they have Kyrie and KD. So if they can pass out of a double to a guy that has fucking almost 50% 3-point shooting,
that's nuts.
That's yeah, that's what we'll talk like. Because I want to say like we'll just like recap some of the trades, and then I have like other shit I want to talk to you about because how stacked the East is now. Yeah, we can talk about that, and then just so we're not just like so this trade like people.
We'll do that first, and then we'll kind of go astray to our like what our feelings are, like what we want to talk about.
It's almost like we should have said this before the show.
Yeah, people want to hear this. This is cool.
People want to know how to start a podcast. Actually, never mind. That's stupid.
Clippers. So the Clippers re-signed Marcus Morris.
Is it Marcus Morris?
Marcus Morris.
Okay, so Markieff is the one who plays for the Lakers. So it's Marcus Morris who did that shit where he said he's going to go to the Spurs, and then, yeah, that's him. They're actually twins with the exact same tattoos, so showing me a picture of him doesn't really. But
he has an LA jersey on. Does that help?
The Clippers? Yeah, but yeah, because
he has a basketball in his hand.
Where the fuck did Markieff play? I can't remember. Who gives a fuck? Go ahead.
31 years old. Yep. All right. Cool. That's all you need to know about him.
That's how old you are, right? That was so funny. I won't dox where I work, but the one of the one of the employees there, she's like, "Oh, like how old are you? Like you're quite young." I'm like, "No, I'm 43." She's like, "Oh," she's like, "Shut up." I'm like, "Yeah, I'm 24."
You think I'm 43? That'd be insane.
She's like, "I was gonna say." I'm like, "Yeah, what gave it away?" Haha. She's like, "Well, it's all that hair.
Your hair, the way your face is not fucked yet.
Your hair, I heard you talking to a kid and you said, 'I like you cut, G,' and then dapped him up even though we're not supposed to be shaking hands."
You still got a little bit of light in behind your eyes, so.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, it's like the
Anyway.
one guy I talked to. He's like, "Yeah, like, like, oh, you're just like, 'cause there's like different levels." So he's like, "Oh, you're like the first level kind of thing." I'm like, "Yeah. Yeah, I just started." He's like, "Yeah, just put your time in. We've all done it." And then just like got really quiet.
Yeah, that makes me want to just die. So if you could never say that again, I appreciate
Well,
it.
'cause he's like late 20s. He's like probably maybe like between 28 and like 32. I would guess this guy. And he's like, "Yeah, I've been here for 6 years." He's like, "Oh, so you started when I started, and now you're you." Oh no.
But I'm not you, you know. Okay, here's a good
I will
example
be crushed by the system, man.
how that mentality kind of applied to me in my life,
Mm-hmm.
where like you kept saying, it's like, dude, just grow your hair out.
Yeah.
And we would go to concerts, and I would see the greasiest, shittiest looking person, and he would have long hair.
Yeah.
I'd be like, you know what? That's what it's gonna look like.
That's gonna be me.
That's gonna be me. It's like, no, it isn't. You're not the shittiest guy ever.
Yeah.
You're kind of like,
No,
get your shit together a little bit.
I'm the lowest common denominator
No,
here.
the worst thing possible will happen every time.
Every time, no matter what.
No matter what. It's like, no, come on.
Yeah. Come on, man. It ain't so bad.
You can work there and not be that guy.
Become a dumbass. Yeah.
Anyway, though, this is our job. So one of the first many hits to the OKC Thunder,
Yeah. Okay.
the Hawks signed Gallinari to 3 years.
No, it's 'cause this is actually really funny 'cause Gallinari's like, I don't care about, like, I'm not a young guy anymore. It's not really about money anymore. It's like, I'm gonna go where I'm gonna win.
Yeah, he's 32.
And then he signs a 3-year deal with the Hawks.
Like, what?
Way to go, genius.
What are you, a moron?
They actually kind of put together a few, like,
Fucking 32-year-old Italian sauce monkey. He doesn't know what he's
Italian.
doing.
but
This guy's an idiot.
the white slurs don't really work.
You don't like sauce monkey?
No, that sucks.
I think it's funny.
Not even half funny. Because like Kurt Metzger has a thing where he calls Greek people diner monkeys.
So good.
So I heard that, I'm like, yeah, Matt will definitely think that's funny. But it just doesn't land with me as well.
Oh,
But
I love it.
like
I love it.
so he did that, but Atlanta kind of put together a bit of a squad because they, like, this is very recent. They just signed Rondo to a 2-year deal.
Yep.
Rajon Rondo, and there was one other, Chris Dunn from the Heat or the
Yeah, I
Bulls.
saw that one.
He went to the Hawks too, I'm pretty sure. But my thing, this is, instead of just, let's just fucking gab like a couple of gals today.
I like, we can go back to the list.
Yeah,
we'll
that's the
just
thing.
go back.
We
and forth
don't
here.
need to be so rigid in a.
The list.
This
We gotta
isn't-
follow it.
This isn't the Woj pod over here. Where
What's that?
You don't know who Adrian Wojnarowski is?
Oh, Woj.
Yeah, the Woj pod.
Sorry, I thought you said watch.
The Watch pod. They talk about watchmaking.
Yep.
They talk about watching the sun and the damage it's been doing to their eyes.
Oh, nice.
But
Sorry.
is that another basketball thing?
Yeah, it's just like a brand new one.
What we got?
Uh,
Breaking motherfucking news, folks.
Carmelo Anthony's staying
With the
in
Blazers?
Portland.
That's
Yeah.
good. Hell yeah.
I love it.
Let's
I love
go.
Carmelo Anthony.
Love Melo. But because people are like, oh, he's going back to the Knicks. I'm like, why the fuck would he do that?
Yeah.
That'd be such a dumbass to go play for the Knicks. But fuck, what was I saying? Oh, with because the Hawks are getting a bit better.
Jesus Christ.
So I'm
My brain.
struggling. But the Hawks being like, it's like, oh, they're getting a squad together. It's like, will they even make the 8th seed in the East? Because the East is like, it got so much better
Oh, yeah.
in this free agency.
Raptors haven't really done anything yet, but we'll see if
Well,
they
because
can
that's the thing.
match
That's
the
like,
moves.
well, it's like, oh, they're not going to really do anything because they're saving up cap space for Giannis. It's like Milwaukee has put such a good team around them.
That all these moves that they make is 100, like, totally
Keeping him.
to, like, hey, check it out. We're doing all this stuff. Please stay here.
Yeah, I think that's like
Please.
the Pelicans really kind of because they traded for Drew Holiday, and I don't even remember. I know Bledsoe and who else went there? George Hill in that deal to the Pelicans for Drew Holiday. I forget what the exact. But
I'm gonna come to it.
But it was like it was a couple players and then I think 3 picks. So it's they kind of cashed in on their desire to like, oh, we're trying to keep Giannis. Like we're frantically trying to keep Giannis. Yeah. Oh, the other just came to my head. The other Hawks player that got the Hawks signed Bogdan Bogdanovic from the Kings, who
they did. They for sure did.
Yeah,
are we sure?
Yeah, because who the Bucks tried to trade for.
Yeah.
And then it fell through.
I was like, what?
I'm like, how does that happen?
I got the notification made it seem so.
Let's go. They
that
did
it happened.
Yeah.
And then, then how do you put out a news thing? Like his name wasn't on a piece. If his name isn't signed on a piece of paper, don't tell me it happened because
it's just like a verbal agreement.
Yeah, I'll do that. And it's just like, well,
you say that because like
guess what?
Dwight Howard's like, I'm staying where I'm meant to be, purple and gold forever, baby. And then an hour and a half later, he signed with the Sixers.
Time with Sixers. It's not fucking gold. It's yellow. Everyone knows it's yellow. Fuck you guys.
It's gold.
I'm playing for the Blazers now.
It's gold. Why would you say
it's
that?
It's not gold. It's yellow. Everyone knows it's yellow.
Yeah, say that. Oh, yeah. How about you just go fucking dance on Kobe Bryant's grave instead, you psycho? Why would you do that? Yellow.
It's
gold,
a jersey.
baby.
I'm not talking about Kobe Bryant.
He played for the Lakers.
Yeah, good for him.
What if someone was just like, what's something you hold dear? What if someone was like, hey, Matt, the Pizza Hut something is actually really bad. Like, no, it isn't.
Yeah, it is. You know how I know? Because I eat it, and the next day I poop terribly. So, yes, you are not wrong. I ate that when I was a child.
Because you don't hold anything dear.
I would go eat
like the purple and gold of the LA Lakers.
Go eat my Pizza Hut.
Yeah.
Then go to a Silver City movie.
Yeah, what a deadly combo.
And I would just sit there like this. Yeah, horrible pain because I ate way too much pizza.
That's the thing. It's like, yeah, I'm going to eat an entire pizza and then go sit down for 3 hours.
Gotta get some bulk barn candy first. God damn.
Yeah, I gotta go.
Tiny bit more of candy. I'm watching the movie.
This will make me feel better as eating an entire bag of Snickers bites.
Then tomorrow, I'll be fine.
Next day.
Cut to 10 years later, if I eat like French fries, it's like, ooh, shouldn't ate those. Kind of greasy.
Damn.
Pathetic.
I don't think that's ever going to happen to me because I thought it would have happened by now, but I can literally just eat.
Yeah, give it 5 years.
Yeah, I don't think.
Give it 5 years.
I don't. It doesn't. It would have to be like pain so bad I would be hospitalized for me to stop overeating. Like it wouldn't like if I'm in incredible discomfort, it's like, oh, this is. I'm not dying. At least I don't like. Because my thing is, I always like as soon as I feel dizzy, that's my thing. That will.
You hate being dizzy.
Yeah, if I feel like physically, like if my stomach hurts, I'm like, oh, I don't give a fuck. It's just my stomach. This is easy. I can deal with this all day.
But if it's in my head.
Yeah. If I have like a headache.
Yeah. Headaches suck or dizziness sucks.
Well, because I've been so brutally concussed over the years that.
That's that's your cross to bear, I guess.
Yeah. What are you looking at?
Is that your phone?
That's my phone, yeah.
That's your case, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
My phone is in my case, though.
Why aren't you charging it?
Because I'm at 17%. That's enough for me.
Plug it in! Complain about it being not charged.
Yeah. Folks, my phone was dead for about an hour and a half today, and I was lost without it.
My heart was like, ugh.
What trades could be happening, I was saying.
Yeah.
But what I wanted to get into was, because it's like, oh, the Hawks have such a good team. The East is stacked. Like, where do you put the Raptors, like, so in, like, the 8...
like before they were like probably like before all these moves happened, they're probably top 3. Now I'm saying
what would your top 3 be before
top 3
these moves?
Would be probably Celtics, Toronto, and Milwaukee. Or Milwaukee, right?
The Bucks, yeah.
The Bucks. Now it's like Bucks, maybe Trailblazers. Or no,
Trailblazers in the West.
No, Sixers. I gotta look.
I don't know what the Eastern Conference teams are because right now
I'm an idiot.
I would put like because you kind of have to put the Celtics above Toronto, which sucks dick. But like, who do they lose? They just lost Hayward to Charlotte.
Yeah, they got fucked there.
So they got fucked by the original Boston Celtic looking ass Gordon Hayward, but or would you even put them above? Fuck them. Yeah, I'll put Toronto above Boston after they lost Hayward, but so like Toronto's what, 5th now? 'Cause there's the Sixers, the Bucks, and who the fuck else? There's one other one that, 'cause like the Sixers, like what did they get swept in the first round last year? This is good when one of us is on our phone.
I'm trying my hardest.
Should I just start texting my girlfriend while we're doing the podcast?
No.
She's upset 'cause my phone was dead.
I'm sorry.
Guess I'll be eating dinner alone, she says. That's your fault, man. But,
the Nets.
The Nets, that's who the fuck I'm thinking of. Yeah, so the Nets are
the Pacers too, man.
Really?
Pacers, they're good.
Who the fuck even plays for the Pacers now?
Oh yeah, I don't know.
Oladipo.
So it'd be Bucks. To me, it'd be Bucks.
Bucks is number
one. Celtics.
Because right now the Bucks can have a starting lineup of who the fuck? It's so it'll be Giannis, Drew Holiday, Chris Middleton, and like Drew Holiday's such an underrated defender. So like he adds a lot to that team. So it'll be Giannis, Drew Holiday, Middleton. Who the fuck is point guard there? Or Brook Lopez. Fuck, man. Yeah, they're gonna have a great But my thing is, if they don't win it this year, Giannis is gone.
Oh wait a minute! They split the Lopez brothers up.
Yeah, he went to the Hawks as well. Didn't he?
One of the Lopez brothers went.
Robin.
Sideshow Bob.
Goodbye, Robin.
He gone.
Yeah, he's like, I guess I'll just go make $5 million somewhere else. That's
see
like I see a lot of this shit where it's like, Wesley Matthews signs for the veteran minimum. Montrezl Harrell signs for the veteran minimum to be on the Lakers. It's like, where the fuck is Toronto? Like, just give them
do something.
Yeah, it's
make a move. Biggest
what
move we made was re-signing Van Vliet.
But that's big though.
That is big, but like, goddamn, you got to do something else too. Like,
you got to add something. Well, like that's the thing. Last year,
is Ujiri just the most patient man on the planet, just like waiting for things to happen?
Yeah. Well, because like you say, he doesn't want to eat into 2021 cap and potentially sign Giannis. But like, what if he just signs the Supermax tonight and it's like, oh well, all right.
You could do you can get another player.
Yeah, well, that's the 2021 free agency is wild. Like that's Kawhi and Paul George's free agency and shit.
You know what's really strange is it's the same deal with the NHL, and I don't know why.
That 2021
there's like
is a big
shit ton of players who end next year.
Maybe it's just like how
I don't
old?
know.
Well, because it's like everyone's like year 30 year, I think.
It's like the CBA agreement.
I think
gets redone next year.
Okay, maybe
or something.
Yeah, let's hang on. Let's
something to do with the NBA. Maybe the NBA has the same thing where it's like next year, like the players. Is that?
Let's break down the legality of how the finances of the league work.
It's like, why is there so many free agents the same year?
Why is who can we talk to about this? Does anyone know?
Hey, Mr. NBA,
comment down below. Hey, what's his name? Larry O'Brien. Why is there so many free agents? He's like fucking 98 years old.
Get out of here!
Well, in 1954, it's like he can just score fucking 1,000 points because he's the only tall person there.
The way I got my start is I was the broom guy. I'd poke the ball out of the basket.
Yeah, I'd poke the ball
after every basket.
I'd poke the ball out of the peach basket, and then
there's a hole. I cut a hole in the bottom to make it easy, so I can put the stick in easier.
I was drawn to basketball because they were. No, I was just. Never mind. They say that on Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm just gonna.
I was drawn to basketball because
a joke.
I'm a reverse racist, and
you're joke stealing. That's your thing. I'm the funny original guy over here.
Me quoting every show I've ever seen because I can remember it, not remembering where to go when we drive somewhere.
Yeah.
So it's like you can remember all those stupid quotes, but you can't remember whether to turn left or right at this intersection.
That's the thing. I was thinking about that on the drive in today. I'm like, I know so many rap lyrics. Like I know there's this one Aesop Rock album where I'm like, oh, I know every single word to this, and it's the most like wordy rap album ever. I'm like, this is, I guess, is a cool thing to know.
That's helpful.
I guess know what I should do. I should get on TikTok and learn how to walk in place. That should be another thing. Maybe we should do that.
Do my stupid.
I was thinking about this will be funny to put this in, and then it'll be the first episode anyone listens to. But you can since you don't have because my Reddit account has my name in it, so if you can just use yours because yours is I'm child_poor x Griffy 69. Oh, I'm just kidding. That's not your.
It's Gummy Bear.
Why would you say that? Now they're gonna know. So what you can
I
do,
want them to know so we can get more
no,
popular.
you can screenshot my tweet of me predicting this Chris Paul trade and go to NBA and be like, yo, this guy with like 4 followers predicted this trade. Isn't that crazy? Haha. And just trick these fucking morons into listening to the podcast. What do you think of that?
The general population are morons.
Sometimes fuck, what did you say?
Gotta fool them.
You were saying something earlier where you're like, oh, you're so dumb. It's like, no, I wish I was dumb. I wish I was just a fucking idiot and I just like, I'm like,
You're
yeah, I
pretty
can,
dumb though.
oh, I can just, no, but like, I wish I could just not think about it. It's like super, almost like it's so pretentious to be like, oh, I wish I was stupid like those fucking idiots. And then but then it's like, they're just the happiest people ever. Like, we went into Domino's the other day and it's just like 5 guys just being like, yeah, we're just having a great time working at Domino's.
The problem is
imagine liking your job is the thing.
everybody is both smart and stupid.
Who's the smartest guy you know?
Smartest guy I know? I don't know.
Who's the smartest
No
guy?
idea. That's the thing. Like, everyone has a thing that they're dumb at,
Yeah.
and everyone has a thing they're smart at.
What's the thing you're dumb at?
Directions. I don't have a horrible sense of direction.
Yeah.
No idea where I'm going.
I know what you're gonna say, but what do you think I'm dumb at?
Your sense of time
don't say
is
time.
terrible.
Don't say
It's
time management.
Terrible.
Please. Yeah, I'm.
You're on afternoons the one week, and you're like, I can't get anything done. I only have 5 hours. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Well, I can't go to the
There's
gym.
so much time.
I can't go to the gym because I woke up at 9:30. By the time I get to the gym, it's 10. I get home, it's 11. Then I only have 4 hours before my shift.
Then what the fuck? I'm screwed.
I'm fuck. God, I don't have that much time.
I'm just gonna sit here and watch 30 episodes of a television show,
I'm just gonna
or
sit
play
here.
fucking video games for 6 hours straight.
Yeah.
God
Hey,
damn it!
that week I was on afternoons. I completely beat the Mario 64 though. So
Like,
it's pretty fun. It's more fun than Sunshine, I will say.
That's crazy to
But,
me.
Do you have a VPN? Just thought of that.
No, I don't have a VPN.
A friend of mine offered us to use his if we want to start a Twitch stream.
I have no social media, man.
Yeah, you can
None.
Still, you can still protect
You
yourself.
can still protect yourself from who? Who the fuck cares what I'm doing? I'm a blip. I'm not.
You don't have online banking or like make purchases online or put your credit card.
That's protected.
Protected by what?
The bank.
Oh no! Wait, fucking Rami Malek works at your bank, Matt. He's Mr. Robot. Oh no! He has all your info. He's using it against the White Rose and the Dark Army.
I have no idea what that means. I didn't watch the show.
You ain't watched Mr. Robot, huh?
No.
It's very good. I like it a lot.
Well, good for
But,
Rami Malek.
Yeah, he's doing quite well.
I'm an actor.
Yeah, take that. Yeah, fuck you, Rami Malek. Just kidding. I really like him.
It's a little bit too high pitched.
Did not see why. Did not see Bohemian Rhapsody though. Didn't really feel like watching a 2-hour-long music video.
I don't like gay people. All right, so next trade.
Don't like gay people? Love Freddie Mercury. That's my distinction.
Yeah, Freddie Mercury is probably one of the best vocalists of all time.
You know what? I think I've listened. Like, this not trying to be like, this isn't even hyperbole. I think I've heard 4 Queen songs my entire life.
That's the thing. Like, they only have. Like, I wouldn't say any one Queen album is actually very good.
Really?
They have like individual songs that are incredible,
bangers,
like unreal, and then the rest of the songs are just too strange.
Okay, interesting.
I just can't get around it.
I need normal shit like the Chili Peppers.
Why? Just because their lyrics are nonsensical? Is that why?
Yeah. What if like
lyrics make no sense? They don't mean anything? Don't like that?
They had like a 3-year window where they could start being that band, and it was in the perfect time for them, I feel. The Chili's.
Yeah, their albums Californication, by the way,
well, like,
Stadium Arcadium,
if those
and
came out,
Blood Sugar Sex Magic are all just
if all those albums
phenomenal.
came out 2 years later, it'd be like, fuck this.
This is dribble.
This sucks, dude. Yeah, fucking weird slap bass.
My favorite. He's like one of the best bassists of all time.
No, he isn't.
Yes, he is.
He just plays a different technique that you don't hear much.
And okay, here's the other thing too: is like you can actually hear the bass and differentiate it from the guitar. Where in most bands that I listened to previous to Red Hot Chili Peppers, it's just like going along with the guitar. It's just barely there.
Yeah, my thing is, the thing that differentiates the Chili Peppers from other music is that other music is generally good, and this stuff's complete shit. So.
Okay.
No. When I was in 4th grade,
You're garbage.
That was a really funny thing. When I was a custodian, at the school board, whenever the fuck I did that for a job, there was a little kid that's standing waiting for the bus, headphones on. So I'm just standing there and getting my paperwork and shit done. And she's like, "Guess what I'm listening to?" I'm like, "Oh, what? I don't know." She's like, "Oh, I'm listening to Shinedown." I'm like, "Oh, that's hilarious. You're what, 11? My 29-year-old brother really likes that band." Isn't that? You don't understand, but you owned him so hard just now. You don't even realize it.
I wish I could hug you. I can't.
I'll fist bump you because
I'm so elated that you gave me this, and I can take this little nugget. I'm gonna take it to my brother, and I'm gonna throw it in his face.
Say, hey,
there you go, idiot.
A stupid kid that
has
no clue what good music is likes the.
He's 11. He's been on the planet for 11 years. Not long.
Was born long after 9/11.
This guy is young.
Yeah, child.
And he was like, "Shinedown's pretty good." It's like, you know what? Shinedown is pretty good.
And you're like, "Yes, dude.
Woo!
That's right." Yeah.
Sorry, I like things. Sorry.
You should be. You should only like.
Sorry, Mason.
There should be. What are the 2 things you're allowed to like? You can only pick 2. The gym and purchasing sneakers.
And WAP.
And WAP? What, an Italian guy?
WAP? Is it WAP?
No, it's WAP. What's your favorite lyric from that song? And do it as Joe Swanson.
I like how it makes. I like how.
You know what?
Her it makes her my pull-up game weak. I like that.
It's like I'll just pull up the lyrics and just read them all as Joe Swanson.
No, I'm not gonna. We're not doing that.
Well, we're gonna do it for a little bit.
Nope.
Oh, wait, hang on. Here we go. WAP radio edit.
The radio edit.
It's just
It's just hello, and then it's the end of the song.
Hell yeah, because
and the end.
I said certified freak. 7 days a week. That's it. I'm not going to say the P word on the show.
The P word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But, yeah, fuck, man.
Come on, next trade or whatever.
What are we at? Oh.
Piston sign Grant.
Jeremy Grant, the most apparently that was I was reading an article that said that's the worst value trade or signing that they've seen.
Guy just looks tired.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, the Nuggets were whatever plus this much when Grant was on the floor. It's like, yeah, but the Nuggets are the Nuggets. They're a far better team than the Pistons.
It's true.
So we'll see what the fuck happens there. But what do you think of Blake Griffin? Do you think he just should quit and start writing for SNL or some shit?
I like Blake Griffin.
He should retire from the NBA. He's funny.
You can just do podcasts and shit.
Yeah,
he was just on Andrew Santino's podcast.
Do you think we could get him?
Oh my god, wouldn't that be amazing? That'd be amazing.
I feel like I have this thing in my head where I don't want to ask. I wouldn't want to ask anyone to be even if this was bigger, I wouldn't want to be like, hey, do you want to it's why would I fucking drag you through the mud and
you could possibly enjoy this.
No, that doesn't cross my mind. My thing is oh, this is gonna be so fucking stupid. I'm so sorry that I'm asking you to do this. That's just but that's just me.
I would ask. Would have zero issue with it.
Yeah.
I would ask like a Labrador, "Hey, mister, do you want to be on our podcast?"
You'd
please.
You'd be biking by, throwing the newspaper.
Oh no, I don't really want to be on your podcast. Oh, that's okay. Have a good one.
Hey, Mr. Griffin, you're 2 years older than him. Do you want to be on our podcast? Yeah.
I'm 28. Get the fuck out of here.
Do you want? Hey, I'm trying to have sex. I'm trying.
I can help you out. If I stand beside you, you look even better, sir.
I'm trying to get head in Detroit. on 8 Mile. But yeah, you're like Kenneth from 30 Rock.
Yeah,
Being
exactly.
like, oh, well, I don't know too much about that, but I'm happy to help. Blake Griffin, yeah, deadlifting fucking 400 pounds, and you're just like, poof.
You can do that while I talk to you.
You're mighty strong, Mr. Griffin. He's actually he was a nice addition to the Sterling documentary that we listened to and recapped. Go back and listen to that episode.
That episode's pretty good. It's a little kind of
It's long.
like over the place. Like I didn't really explain.
Yeah, your
because
notes.
I knew the thing I wrote down.
Yeah.
So I just said like the nugget of information
Instead of taking
as if the person already knew like the rest
yeah.
of what my brain just kind of fills in.
Yeah.
So like you hear me say things and it's not necessarily
It's nothing.
coherent.
It's
It's just kind of like
makes
shit.
no sense whatsoever.
Had no idea what I was doing at that time.
Yeah,
It
what
was
was
like
that?
4 episodes in. It's
Yeah,
like
episode
shit.
6. We're like, you know what? Instead of figuring out how to be funnier, we're just gonna go right into recapping a documentary
Yeah, like ugh.
instead of working on like our conversation
It
skills.
was a phenomenal documentary though.
Yeah, check it out and then check out our episode on it. It's the longest episode. I think that's why it only has 8 views
Oh, is it?
because it's like an hour and a half. It's
Well,
like,
then
oh,
how the fuck
fucking
does
listen to
Joe
this.
Rogan get views? His
'Cause
Tom Green episode is 4.5 hours
you
long.
know why? Because like, I think guys like Rogan and Jordan Peterson, it's not even necessarily a dig on those kind of guys, but they just fill a void for the like lowest common denominator kind of people. Like Jordan Peterson's thing is like, oh, clean your room, like take care of yourself. If you take care of yourself, you'll be good.
Pretend I'm your friend for 4.5 hours.
Yeah, it's like, well, it's not even that. It's like, oh, I'm gonna listen to my role model. It's like I worked with this one guy. He's like, yeah, I'll listen to Rogan when I want to laugh. It's like Rogan's funny, but I don't really think his podcast is funny. You know
Unless
what I mean?
he has a funny guy on.
Well, even like because I listened to a little bit of the Tim Dillon one, and it's just like, oh, he's just trying
Super political.
Yeah, he's just being Tim. He's just like being like, oh, I'm gonna like
I'm just gonna roast the fact that he was
Yeah.
with
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones. Yeah,
Yeah. Well,
that guy is like on fucking another planet.
well, that's like because he takes fucking kratom and thinks
It's like
he
holy fuck,
used to be
dude.
a bodybuilder, so his heart is just laboring to fucking keep him alive.
It's fucking
But
looks
yeah,
like,
well, because like so like it's like, oh, Rogan's 4 hours. It's like he has like a cult following. Like people love him.
yeah, because the one I'm partway through right now
'Cause
is
it's like-
Donnell Rollins and Chappelle
Okay,
is on it.
Chappelle's
I
funny.
fucking love Donnell Rollins.
Mhm.
It was yesterday. It came out. It has 4.2 million views.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
That's crazy.
And like, yeah, 4 fucking hours. Like, come on, man.
Well, this one isn't 4 hours. The Tom Green
oh, sorry,
one's 4.5 hours.
2.5 hours. Like,
I think it's 3.5.
yeah, it's like what the fuck. Like,
It's nuts.
but it's like
Nuts.
because it's almost like you know how like nerds used to be like, oh, I'm different. I'm a nerd. I like Star Wars. I'm different. I like. It's like, oh, it's the most popular thing, but it still feels like a niche.
Right.
So it's like, oh, 4.2 million views, but people don't get this. No, like I'm different for like this is like my own kind of thing. Like I've carved like
4.2 million people already done it in
a day.
the last 24 hours.
Yeah. But like it's still, and I feel like we're kind of like our minds are fucking corrupted by how much podcasts we listen to. But it's like
Maybe.
for us, like it's like, oh yeah, podcast. Like that's where I get like
That's all my content. That's all my
that's all, like,
entertainment.
I'm on. I listen to podcasts and I go on Twitter.
and
that's
then
like
for
the
me,
two-
it's podcasts, and I watch like stream like TV shows or
Yeah.
movies on. I don't have cable.
yeah, exactly. But like the average person doesn't really listen to podcasts. You know what I mean?
Even though podcasts are
like-
crazy. No, I think a lot of people do.
Well, but like
They're crazy
No, but
popular.
like they listen to Dax Shepard's or Joe Rogan or Michelle Obama's. They don't like, you know what I mean?
They don't deep dive on a ton of them.
Yeah, we're listening to
Oh,
like
okay, fair
comedy
enough.
podcasts that get like 6,000 streams after like a month and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like we're in the trenches. I actually saw this thing on Twitter that's like,
Like podcasts about lists makes me laugh so fucking hard.
yeah, that's probably my favorite podcast. And it's like, who are these
Three
people?
random guys.
Well, like
Very funny.
they're all
Very
all
funny.
comedians. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
if
they're
I
three
remember.
very funny guys.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like successful podcasts. Like Rogan was like he was a comedian, then he hosted Fear Factor. There's the name recognition there, but like
And he built that up for many, many, many years.
yeah, he's been doing it for a long time. And then like having it be like, so for us trying to be like, oh, we're gonna start one, and then like the only name recognition I have is like the 10 people that follow me on Instagram that
I
like,
have 0.
Yeah, exactly. You just yeah, and you refuse to run the Twitter
I'm not
account
even
or the
try,
Reddit.
So yep.
Yeah, but yeah, like, it's just I think name recognition and just being so like a catch-all for everybody is why.
And also being good at what he's doing.
Well, that's like
Good interviewer.
I think that'd be an interesting thing for us to try, because it's like, what would it like? Every podcast I listen to, it's like, oh, it's 3 guys. It's like
Who would be the third guy?
That's the thing. I hate everybody. I wouldn't want to talk to anyone besides you for more than an hour. So it's like, well, hang on. Oh, the third guy. Oh, folks, we're introducing the third mic. Who is it, Matt? Someone I can do an impression of.
Someone you can do an impression of.
You can just say any name and I'll try an impression. It does not matter. New third mic of the show.
I like Ray Romano.
Hey everybody, it's me, Ray Romano. You know me from Everybody Shut up, Ray. Gang up on Ray.
Gang up on you know what, Ray? No one fucking loves you.
Fuck
that
you.
was a shitty name for your show.
I don't know about.
It made no sense.
Am I getting? No, you're not getting paid for this. Fuck you, Ray.
I'm gonna have the guy who played Robert come in here and just crush you into a little ball. The guy's like 7'1".
Yeah, Brad Garrett's coming in later. You see, he was in Fargo. You weren't in Fargo, Ray. Oh, actually, I had a appearance spot on The Office, and
yeah, it was one episode.
Yeah,
Get the hell out of here.
The Office sucks. Only white people watch The Office.
You were in the worst season.
Fuck you. You think you can be Michael Scott? No one can be Michael Scott.
They should never have gotten rid of him.
Yeah, they should. 5 seasons and it's done. But oh wait, Ray has left the building.
He's leaving. He's crying.
Turns out he's
crying.
Turns out he's a big baseball fan.
Yeah, he doesn't really like basketball or hockey.
Yeah. Hockey, our favorite.
And apparently this guy doesn't even like fucking hockey, so we really only talk about basketball. He's a douche.
Yeah, well, next time, you buy the equipment. And then
I bought half of the equipment.
Hey, then you bought your mic, and that's it.
I bought both mics.
No, you didn't.
Oh, we split it.
Yeah, I bought my mic and the interface and the headphones and the laptop and...
The headphones you fucking stole. The laptop is 80 years old.
What, are you trying to get me freaking thrown in prison?
You're trying to get me fired from my job I don't work at anymore?
Oh, yeah, now they know I stole it from my old job. Way to go, man. We're going to have to delete this. Just kidding.
We're going to have to delete this. You don't work there anymore, and they don't know what it is.
3, 2, 1. Favorite trade that you've done that's been... Favorite signing or trade? We'll go into
I like
that.
the Montrezl Harrell one.
What? Fuck
because
Montrez.
It's like one like the one LA to the other, like it's just like brutal.
Yeah, it's
Let me just go to the next one on the list.
And also like I'm always hot and cold on Pat Beverly, but I just don't like him. Like I think I just pretend to like him because like, oh, on this basketball podcast I like, they say he's cool, so I'm like, oh, I want to say he's cool on mine just in case they hear it, which is like fucking a dozen people are going to hear this.
The best thing ever is to get on that podcast and then argue about it with them.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you like Pat Beverly? What the fuck you like Pat Beverly for?
Well, because
I'm
a big Westbrook guy.
He's awesome.
And actually, I saw a thing that made me feel really good was Dame Lillard was because Jeezy and Gucci Mane did this thing called Versus, where they basically just have a rap battle and just say the most brutal insults of all time to each other.
Yeah, okay.
And a guy's like, yo, we need a Dame Dolla by Westbrook Versus. And he's like, no, like, I love Russ. Like, you guys just created this hate for us to have for each other in your minds. It's like,
wow,
nice.
He's
like, I fuck with Russ. Like, I don't know why you guys. It's like, yeah, thank God.
That's nice. I like that.
I love Lillard. He's such a...
Yeah.
I would... Well, because, like, we can actually talk about that. Portland... They added Enes Kanter, so they have a new center. So I don't know if that means Whiteside is gone, but and then so they got Kanter and they got Covington from the Rockets.
Yeah, I saw that.
That's
Covington's really good.
Covington, it's like, why the fuck isn't this guy? Because he went from.
Why is he in the starting 5?
No, he went from Philly to Minnesota to.
Oh, why doesn't he have like a?
Why is he sticking?
Keep this guy?
Yeah, he's so good. So maybe he'll stick in Portland because I think.
Just
it's gonna be weird.
Just a horrible racist.
Yeah.
Just a terrible human being.
Yeah.
Hey, you keeping this guy? He's a good basketball player. Just toxic.
Well, because he would, if that was the case, he probably would have hung on the Rockets because fucking Toma Fertitta's dumbasses. Fucking moron Trump guy. But I think in Portland he'll excel because it's going to be weird because I think he's going to take some of Melo's minutes. But, like, he's a bit better than Melo, so.
Yeah. But, okay, so I'm just
I like him more than Melo.
throw some of these at you because I don't know if they're, like, big or not. Timberwolves, they re-signed Malik Beasley. That seems like whatever.
Malik Beasley.
That's just like one of their guys. Jazz re-signed Clarkson.
Jordan Clarkson, that's a good signing for the Jazz.
Okay,
but, like,
whatever.
have you seen the Jazz's city jerseys? They got leaked the other day. They look pretty cool.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, I haven't seen that. Rockets signed Wood.
Christian Wood, that one kind of pissed me off because what was it? What's it say? $4 million at 40 something.
3 years for $41 million.
So what's that? Just over
like 12 or 13 million or something.
13 would be 39. So like 14. So it's like where the fuck? Come on, Masai, you couldn't give fucking
14 million
for 3 years for fuck off. Like you still have a max slot at that point.
Why, you like him?
He's a good player, and like they got him for fucking, like Vince Staples said about, because I want to talk about the Thunder. We'll end on the Thunder actually, but he said about because the Thunder traded Dennis Schroeder to the Lakers, and he's like, because he's a big Clippers fan, Vince Staples. And he's like, okay, the Lakers just got Dennis Schroeder for fucking 2 Pokemon cards and like just like whatever player, and he's like, where the fuck were y'all when that was happening? And that's what I think with like Toronto, with Masai. It's like he has to be doing something.
He has to have a plan.
Yeah, there has
something that he's not telling anyone, obviously. It's
well,
like, what the fuck are you doing?
The thing I'm kind of worried about is that like his contract is up kind of soon.
So he doesn't give a fuck?
So he might just be like, yeah.
Actually, in that case, usually people go for broke because they want to stay.
Yeah.
They want to re-up their contract.
Well, maybe he's like, yeah, I'll just go to the Knicks.
But that's in that I'm thinking,
hockey.
That's my hockey mind.
Yeah.
People are like, I gotta
try
to keep my job here. Where in basketball, it's just like, dude, I'm like the best fucking GM in the entire league. Anyone will take me.
Well, that's the thing.
I'm gold, baby.
I do like about basketball is they value themselves properly. They're like,
you gotta have confidence in yourself.
Well, it's a much cooler mindset, which is very interesting because the guy, the first overall draft pick, Anthony Edwards, he's like, yeah, I wish I could like be in the NFL because like you can spike the ball and dance and showboat and stuff. And you can't really do that in the NBA. So he's like even a step above wanting to be like cocky and confident.
Hilarious thing I saw, Tom Segura, he just he interviewed a former NFL star.
Nice.
And he's just like, he's an all-star. It's like, if you could, like, when you're a kid, like, you play both basketball and football, right? It's like, yeah, I did. It's like, well, like, if you were better in basketball, like, would you have chosen basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all the way.
Yeah.
Like, why wouldn't I choose basketball? It's so way safer.
It's so cool.
Way
better.
That's true too. Like, so much easier on your body. I still love football. I mean, he's like a phenomenal football player.
Yeah, he's like a Hall of Famer.
He's an all-star, right? A Hall of Famer. So it's like, I love football, but yeah, I definitely would have played basketball.
Yeah. If you
no
could
question.
You could have got into any sport, what would you got into?
Me?
Yeah.
Ooh.
That's
a good question.
No, it's so weird. I would almost say, I wouldn't say football because I've been concussed enough and I've never stepped foot on a football
field. You know what it is
field.
for me?
Yeah.
It's baseball.
You think so?
Yep.
They play so much though.
Yeah, I don't care.
You
barely play.
No.
I play 160 games. I went up to bat 20 times in the past week.
But think about how
pretty easy. And then I stood out in the outfield and I ran for like, I don't know, 10 minutes total.
Well, think about like when it's slow at your job and you're just sitting there. Think about that, and it's like, oh yeah, like I'm just like a bench guy on a baseball team.
Oh, that'd be even fucking better.
No, yeah, that's what I thought, and then now I have this new job, and it sucks complete dick because it's so boring. It's like, oh yeah, here I am, just sitting with a bunch of guys who they're all ESL, like they don't fucking speak much English, and I'm just like the only away from my family 11 months out of the year, and like.
True that.
That's what I was thinking. I was gonna say soccer because. The one guy makes like fucking... Or no, it's like I'd be a boxer.
Just said about concussions.
Yeah, but like if I was a good boxer, like Floyd Mayweather's fucking cake the hell up. He's the richest guy of all time. So you just gotta be good. Yeah.
He's rich. He can't fucking stand still for 2 seconds, but he's rich.
Well, the brutal thing is like he can't read. Like he's not like he's like functionally illiterate basically.
Oh,
so
good.
Like during the ice bucket challenge when that was going around, 50 Cent's like, okay, I challenge this guy to do the ice bucket challenge, and I challenge Floyd Mayweather to read 1 page of a Harry Potter book. It's like, come on, man. Jesus Christ.
That's pretty brutal.
They just hate each other. I don't know why, but yeah.
Whatever.
But I wanted to end on the Thunder because this is an interesting idea that.
End on the Thunder.
No, an interesting topic that we can talk about because it's like they're absolutely overvaluing draft picks, in my opinion. They're like, oh, look at all the first round picks. It's like, okay, look at the like. What do you think? Like, say like a year that we can look at the NBA draft for.
Say a year.
Like,
like a previous year. So like, let's just say like
where
2014.
Like, so there might be like a lot of. So 2014, 6 years ago, those guys are in the league now.
Those guys are. I picked a year so that they're fully realized players.
If
now.
if they're league capable players, they're in the league.
Right.
So obviously we know like, Marcus Smart, 2014. I thought he was older than that. So like Andrew Wiggins, Jabari Parker, Joel Embiid, Aaron Gordon, but then once you get to like 14, like after that, it's like
the same this year. I knew like the first 4 or 5 guys, and then it became people I can't even pronounce their names.
Well, it's not even that, like, so.
It's like, who the fuck are these people?
Well, you look at that, yeah. You look at it's like, they have like these picks. It's like it doesn't necessarily translate to a good player.
You have to be good at drafting.
Yeah, it's like, is Sam Presti gonna be able to just fucking hard dick everybody and just draft a mega team? Because right now the whole team is like, it's SGA and then like Lou Dort and then like just fucking random filler guys. Like they're the Knicks now. They're gonna win like 18 games this year.
Yeah.
And just like, yeah, but hey, like we're rebuilding. It's like, dude, why the fuck didn't you trade Steve Adams to Toronto? I'm pissed.
Anyway,
so do you agree that like draft picks are kind of overvalued in the current NBA? Cuz
I think that you have to find a happy balance.
Well, that's my thing.
It's always a balance. It's never just like go like get all the draft picks. It's good to have draft picks because then you can 1 draft players you need, and then 2 you can trade those draft picks to other teams to get players you need now or want now. But if you only have draft picks, you're fucked.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like
you can't have a team of just the same age. Like, we all started at the same time,
no
the same
veterans,
age.
No
There's no veterans.
No leadership. But
it doesn't work.
But then, like, would you rather be? So right now, would you rather be looking at your future? Would you rather be the Thunder or the Clippers?
The Clippers.
Because the Clippers have no draft picks. They have nothing in the future.
No, see, that's the problem.
They gave them all.
I don't want either of those teams. I want the middle.
Yeah.
I want the guys who have. We have 3 guys.
You want the Raptors
that are on the bench. Exactly. I have these 3 guys on the bench who are contributing, and they're getting better, and they're putting on weight, and they're improving.
Yeah.
And I have like my 3 guys that are like the veteran leaders.
Our stars, we'll say.
Our stars, veteran leaders. And then I have my like 5 guys in the middle, who like are like my team. That's my core starting 5 team.
The body of the team, kind of.
Yeah.
Well, that's like. Isn't it crazy that Van Vliet's, this is only his 4th year?
Yeah, he looks like an old baby.
He looks like, he literally just looks like if Toronto was a guy.
Yeah, exactly.
He's like
I'm Toronto.
I'm Toronto.
I'm here to play.
I have my waves and my fucking shitty chin cap beard and a son and a fat-ass mixed-race wife. And
my skin color that you can't really put a finger on. You're like, what is that? You're not white, you're not black, you're not brown. What the fuck are you?
Latino? Yeah,
Where are you from?
You have to get the fucking Sherwin-Williams.
Van Vliet. That sounds like Swedish.
You have to get the Sherwin-Williams paint photo eye on him to see what fucking... But
eggshell beige. That doesn't tell me anything.
483-D7.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm happy Van Vliet's back. We'll just do this.
No, here we go. Ready?
Yeah, you
He
go ahead.
re-signed Dragic and the other Leonard.
Goran Dragic and Myers Leonard staying with the Heat.
Okay.
Derek Jones. Where did Derek Jones Jr. go? Did you
Don't know.
see
We'll
that?
get to it though. Jazz signed Favors to 3 years.
Derek Favors. Happy to have him back.
Spurs re-signed Poeltl. He's blind. No one knows
Jakob-
it, but he is blind.
Jakob Poeltl.
Jakob whatever. It doesn't matter.
Remember that from Game of Zones?
Pistons signed Mason Plumlee.
That's my name.
Okafor.
Jaleel Okafor.
Veteran minimum.
Ooh. So you know he's
Ooh.
good.
We pay less, but we can't.
Yeah.
Blazers,
We're not allowed to pay you less than $2.7 million.
Blazers re-signed Hood for 2 years.
Rodney coming back. That's good.
And then Lakers signed Harrell. That's Montrez. Always look at it as Montreal because
it ends in an L.
Because if you change the Z to an A, it's Montreal.
Ooh, interesting.
It's so close to Montreal. Montrezl Harrell. So he moves from one LA to the next.
Literally doesn't move. They both play at the Staples Center, so.
Oh, yeah, let's put on this jersey instead, right?
Yeah. Hey, Harold, man. Like, I know we didn't get where we wanted to in the postseason, but like, see you at the Staples Center and next time I see you, okay? Yeah.
You are absolutely correct.
Staples Center, you got it. I will see you there
I'll
at the
see
Staples
you there.
Center.
At the Staples Center, you're
Yeah.
right. Good call.
But I'm so fucking mad at because the Lakers lost Howard, Avery Bradley, Rondo, and they replaced them with Montrez, Rondo, and who the fuck else has gone to the Lakers? Wes Matthews. So it's like, they fucking dominated the playoffs with the old team, and now they have better players. Oh, okay, cool.
We lost those guys, but we'll just replace them with someone better. Is that okay?
We'll just replace them with the sixth man of the year, the guy who got snubbed for sixth man of the year, and Wes Matthews. Fuck off. Like, this sucks, dude.
And the best defensive player of the year is still on the team.
Yeah, and they still have LeBron AD as their big two.
Yeah.
So it's like, I'll just maybe I will get into football this year. Fuck.
All right. Blazers signed Derek Jones.
It's the Blazers who got him. So Derek Jones is the guy from the Heat, that I was literally just about to Google that.
And then the Pacers re-signed Justin Holiday. Nuggets signed JaMychal Green.
JaMychal.
It's almost like a racist name.
It's like
JaMychal.
Yeah. This is what your Republican uncle, how he would spell JaMychal.
Yeah. Mavericks re-signed Burke. These are all like kind of minor signings now. Bucks re-signed Connaughton.
Patty.
To
he's
2
the guy
years.
that was in the dunk contest and did the white man can't jump dunk.
Right.
But yeah. So my thing, who do you think can beat the Lakers? Because that's what it comes down to. Lakers are gonna be the ones coming because fucking
gotta be the Bucks, man.
Horrific news, but Clay tore his Achilles.
Oh, I know.
Dude,
okay, let's just pause about the who's gonna beat who.
Yeah.
Let's just kind of let that kind of marinate for a second.
Well, that's how I
Klay
knew.
Thompson tore his Achilles
again
in a pickup game, and he's already fucked up his knee, his ACL, right?
Well, because it was his ACL that took him out of the playoffs against the Raptors.
Like, this guy ain't leaving the ground when he comes back.
Yeah.
He is going to be a 3-point.
Well, he already
just 3-point.
Already was. But
he already was. He ain't jumping, and his defensive game is just gone.
Well, because when I saw
gone.
There's a good point on, I think it was just on the NBA Reddit, was like, these guys made it to the playoffs 5 years in a row. They played like 6.5 seasons in 5 years. So it's like, that takes a toll on you. Like, he played.
That's true.
It was something like he played like 94% of 8 seasons, and he's gonna miss 2 in a row. So it's like That's how I kind of knew, because I'm a big like, oh, fuck the Warriors, hate these guys, like, fuck your super team, all your dumbasses. But it's like, that's how I knew I kind of like still kind of like them, because it's like, fuck, man. Like, I felt like
you felt so bad when you see
like,
Klay Thompson go down. You're like,
well, because like Woj tweets like, "Oh, Klay Thompson has suffered a lower leg injury. He's getting tests to see how serious it is." I'm like, please, man, don't let it be bad. Because like,
and then you hear the fucking
season-ending
the
injury.
worst thing possible.
It's like, fuck me. It's like you're literally like, it like twists your gut, because you're just like,
ugh.
Cool. Because at the end of the day, it's like, oh, I just love basketball. I just love watching this. I
don't even like thinking about what that is.
That's
it's like,
Hey man,
Your
fuck the Achilles, dude. Only thing I ever hear about is a strain, or it's either getting torn or irritated. It never does anything good.
The sneakers they wear should go up to their fucking knee.
Well, that's like the LeBron 18s. The heel cup on that goes way up to almost your fucking calf. That thing.
It's like, yeah, that's what you need. It, like,
Well, because he's big. He's what,
fucking
6'8", I think. He's a big guy, and he like just
tall.
fucking pours it in. 60 points on 11 dribbles. That'll always be the craziest stat to me. Just like catching, like just fucking
catch and shoot.
Just fucking pouring it in.
3.
23 pointers. No, I'm just kidding. It wasn't like that.
But yeah, like trying to like move laterally now in the defensive zone is going to be very difficult.
It's just it's one of those injuries that's so hard to come back from. That's why I'm interested to see how KD comes back, because he's coming back from an Achilles tear too.
MVP this year.
You think so?
Yep. Kevin
motherfucking Durant.
MVP.
You think they'll get Harden? That's been a big speculation.
Guy at my work said his favorite like possible like rumor trade, Harden to the 76ers.
But my thing is the Sixers don't have what the Nets have to give up.
But
they would have to
be getting rid of Simmons.
They'd have to give up Simmons, and they said they don't want to do that.
Which would be fine because you're getting James Harden. And then now you have Harden with Embiid.
But because Harden, he's not really. Well, yeah, he drives the lane a lot. He gets a lot of fouls, but
you'd have to, or if you could somehow keep them all, not give up Simmons, then you have two people you have to cover. And then Embiid just like all by himself in the paint. Yeah. Like, okay, just give me the ball.
Well, because then
Let's put it in.
He can,
or I'll give it back to either of those two people who can drain threes.
But Simmons does not. Has 2 career 3-pointers.
What?
Simmons does not shoot threes.
Oh, whoops.
Why
did I think that?
That's why. Because you're probably thinking of
whoops.
What the fuck's his name for the Sixers? Those Sixers are actually. I'd put them. It's the top 3 in the East. I'm sorry to the Raptors, but it's now the Sixers, Bucks, and Nets, because the Sixers got Dwight Howard, Seth Curry.
Oh, and the Celtics lost people too, I guess. So.
Who the fuck? Who got? They traded. They did a trade with the Thunder to send Horford there. Who the fuck did they get? Josh Richardson or something? Or did I don't fucking remember.
Nobody.
But they Josh Richardson. He's pretty good. He's actually. It's funny. He's the shortest guy in the starting 5 the one year, and he was like 6'6".
Okay, all these people that I'm looking through in this list now are just 1 years.
Okay.
And then Howard, the 76ers signed Howard.
Yeah, Dwight. So I think, I don't know, man. We're going a little long on this one,
Lopez. What are we at?
Like an hour 5 almost.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy fuck, we got to keep going though. There's still more shit.
Well, what the fuck?
Pistons.
Just Google NBA trade tracker. Because what I wanted to do, I wanted to end it on kind of a goofball thing that I was thinking about the other day.
The rest of the things are just minor, not top 5 players.
They won't be making a massive impact. Yeah.
So then if I go back.
But my thing, this is what I wanted to end it on, because I was thinking about this the other day. Because I'm constantly thinking about how I'm we need to make the pod funnier. We need it has to be funny. I need to be funny at all times. But so I was trying to think of because you listen to podcasts
bits or something.
Well, just bits and you listen to other podcasts and it's oh, they have this formula to fall back on. So what would you say is something that no matter what makes you laugh every time? Because
no matter what makes me laugh every time.
Yeah, because my I'll go first. I was thinking about it, and it's when you've seen me laugh at things like this. When it's just such an offshoot question or remark or something that just makes no sense and gets zero reaction from what's happening.
Something that's it's completely blankly
that's
the
delivery.
The delivery has to be nothing. Give him nothing.
Yeah. Well, I think that's why I love Norm.
Norm Macdonald, because he's the best at it.
I forget what video was it? There's a video where it's a guy, I think he's interviewing people at Warped Tour. He's just yeah, what's your favorite band you've seen today? And they're talking. He's yeah, what about when it all just went wrong? And then just holds the mic back to him.
And the people are just, I don't know what you mean.
Like, that might be the hardest I've ever laughed in my entire life, was just at this dumb, like, there's scripted comedy that didn't make me laugh that hard. There's people, like, getting $40,000 a week in a writer's room that will never come up with something as funny as that to me.
Well, yeah, it's just like, you guys can write a great joke, but if you fart at the right time,
Well,
there's nothing funnier than
I think
that,
that's
right?
why I, like, current SNL, I dislike it so much, because it's like, this is serious. This is, like...
Trying to be politically...
Well, it's not. It's like, this is satire.
Trying
this
to do the...
It's like, no, just hey, I'm Mr. Penis. I'm a penis guy, and I'm on the floor laughing.
I'm here for my job interview. You're in a giant penis suit. Yeah, I thought you'd wear something nice.
Oh, I thought I was gonna be the new Giants mascot.
Giant dick man.
I'm a giant penis. Adolf Hitler.
Yeah.
Who's that one? Marvin Kiemeyer. This guy who did Killdozer. But he's the musical.
Who would it can't be?
Let's go. Yeah, that rocks. But yeah, my thing I thought for you was it's normal situation. Guy walks in with his penis out.
That is pretty fucking funny.
That gets me every time.
In
too.
almost every situation. Like in the one, it's Eric Andre show.
Yeah, with Hannibal's
his dad
dad
walks out with his dick out.
Yeah.
It's his dad. It's not his fucking
It's
dad.
obviously not
Obviously,
his
it's
dad.
like a white guy.
Old white guy. Yeah,
And it's like Hannibal.
Hannibal, I'm your father.
The way he introduces himself, the way he walks out, his dick is out.
He walks in like so
Too
normal.
funny to me.
Yeah, that kills me.
Or
But,
for me, it's just like beyond silliness. Like the
Yeah.
silliest,
it's like
stupidest thing that could happen
been
is
talking-
so funny.
we've been just saying Simpsons quotes at each
Oh
other
my
all
God,
day.
yeah.
And it's just been it's the ones that are. That's why I was so interested by the Simpsons, because it like exists outside of reality, but it also like plays like a sitcom, so it feels like real.
It's a sitcom, but the Homer can just basically be dealt lethal doses of
Yeah,
pain
he can fall
and
into
survive, right?
Well, and it's like oh, like, yeah, because it's a cartoon, but then it's like, oh, you look at like King of the Hill or something, like shit like that's not happening.
They can't do that.
Yeah.
He has a skinny urethra, but that's about it.
Yeah.
Not a big deal.
Bobby. I used to be really good at
That
Hank.
boy ain't right.
What? I can't even remember. I'm pretty good at Boomhauer though. I don't make it. Hangman. I said, oh, dang on man, hey, come over here, man. It's talking, man. I don't know, man.
Dang old Porky's butthole.
Porky's mother freaking butthole. Yeah. So that's a little bit of goofball stuff to end on. We're at like an hour and 10. This is gonna be the second longest episode. So
Noise.
So please, everyone, go. If you have a Twitter account, at SportsPod100 on Twitter. It's me running it. Matt will not be engaging. It's just like sports bullshit.
And then I just need to. I'm gonna get a SoundCloud going. So then,
Yeah.
if you go to that, he's gonna post the SoundCloud link to that.
I'll post the entire catalog on that as well.
Perfect.
So all the episodes will be on SoundCloud, so you don't have to sit with the fucking YouTube video open. I'm pretty sure this is the 4th episode in a row we've said we're gonna do this, but we'll probably might actually do it this time because we have some little bit of time. I don't have to go home quite yet, but
I have time to kill here.
I have time to come fucking bored over here. But
Your SoundCloud account, I guess.
thank you all for listening. Subscribe if you want.
Hey, we can do this while it like loads or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exporting the video, that's actually the
for fucking ever apparently.
well, we just have
Why?
trash ass upload and download speed, and my laptop's just a decade old.
Could you imagine if we got that thing we were talking about getting? It's so much quicker.
Take it the new recording setup. Yeah, look out in the future for new gear and this not sounding like dog shit.
Maybe it'll sound better. Yeah.
I hope so, because like I keep fucking breathing into this shit, burping and jostling the cord around. So yeah, literally. And so yeah, this is what I was talking to my friends about ASMR the other day, because you're a sick pervert, so you like ASMR, but or you used to at least. But like
that doesn't make me a pervert, but
it
all right.
it absolutely does.
No, it doesn't.
They're not mutually exclusive. They're if you,
it's a guy.
I
sometimes.
yeah. What? A gay pervert?
This guy's gay
what
too.
The hell? No, but
What do you want
like,
from me?
like it's like I used to date this girl. It's like I love ASMR, and it's just like the eating ones.
Oh God,
And
no!
it's literally
No,
like I would have a panic attack. I'm like,
no, it's horrible.
but I get the same reaction from that I get from like the whispering ones. Like it's such a like that's how I react to it.
Oh, you really don't like
I
it?
can't stand it. I have like I don't know
Wow.
what it is. Like
You have misophonia.
yeah, whatever. Like I couldn't remember the term, but like that's why it's very illegal. But I drive with headphones in sometimes, because like I'll just hear like little stuff, and like it annoys the shit out of me so easily.
That's why, like, when I'm eating, you're like, I want you to die.
I'm gonna sit over there so I can't hear you chewing. Yeah, shit like that.
I can't not chew. I'm sorry.
Yeah. All right, motherfuckers. I hope you're all doing well.
We just gotta stop because it's too long.
Yeah, we're just having too much freaking fun over here. Yeah, so subscribe to the Twitter account. I'll put the SoundCloud in the link of this YouTube video, maybe. And then the SoundCloud.
And we are going to spam the fuck out of Twitter.
Yeah, the SoundCloud will. But that's like.
Hopefully the SoundCloud
has
a good like.
That's what pushes us over the edge.
Unit, like they have like a good community.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, this is like a sports thing, so that'll just loop into, and people just, oh, sports. Yeah, I like sports.
Hey. Yeah. Oh wait, they talk about Lil Baby and Lil Boom on this. What else this podcast got? Oh wait,
Have we ever talked about that?
No, probably not.
No,
I've probably just said like random. Sometimes I've realized I do that sometimes where I'll just say like just a random thing I've said from Twitter, and you're just like, what? I'm like, oh, sorry, that was a that was a little keyed tweet.
Oh, that's something else.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I just have.
Sorry about that.
I'm like the guy like with the blindfold on assembling the rifle, but it's just assembling just a random
like your brain assembling a thought and then saying it to me. It's like, yeah? And I'm like, nah.
That made no sense.
Nope.
Oh, sorry. Just like bumping into the wall. All right, everybody, subscribe to the YouTube. Tell your friends about this. If you know anyone or see anyone that looks like they like sports, tell them about this. Yell it out the window of the bus. Brandish a firearm on the bus if
yeah, don't be a cock.
If anyone gets
listen to this.
Yeah. If anyone, hey, you should check out this podcast. I don't really like podcasts. Oh, well, you like this? And then you take out a 9mm, and then your afternoon just got a whole lot different, didn't
it? Being dead?
Yeah.
No?
You want to be on the news? Listen to the podcast.
You should be listening to it then later, won't you?
Yeah. So, yeah, subscribe, follow the Twitter. I don't know how the fucking SoundCloud works. Do you follow the SoundCloud account, I guess? But we'll figure it out. I'll post about it on my personal Instagram and shit, too, I'm sure. So look out for that. I hope you're all doing well. Anything else?
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Goodbye, everybody.